We're gonna start today off by delivering a 60-foot load. I loaded this yesterday, Monday, and we're gonna run over just to Sparks and deliver this morning. Now I'm hooked up to the stretch trailer because when I'm done delivering this, I'm coming right back to Fallon and I'm loading a 77-foot load that's going to Utah. Kind of looking forward to that. I haven't been to Utah in a couple months either, and that's a really easy drive. I-80 the whole way, and lots of places to park and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. That USA Parkway area is bonkers. It is a small city now. Every time I get out there and I get that far back into it, it's just incredible what is actually being built out there, how much is being built out there. My name is Jupiter. I drive a truck. I own the truck I drive, and that's why I called my company Jupiter Trucking. Join me, and I'll take you along on some of the different things I end up doing to make a buck with a truck. I've had people ask questions about long loads and how I calculate what dimensions I need to be at, where the overhang needs to be at, what the laws are. So I figured I'd just take a minute and explain it. There's only two states I have to deal with today, Nevada and Utah, so they're both pretty easy, and but they're both different as well. In Nevada, I have an annual permit, which allows me to go anywhere in the state as long as I fit within these dimensions or an envelope size. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop myself right here and try to simplify it. I get a little lost in the details and different scenarios, and you can do this, but you can't do that, but unless you do this instead. Anyway, there's two things we need to know. Are we gonna be driving at night, and how much rear overhang off of the rear of the trailer are we allowed to have at night? There are a lot of different things that you need to know in the overall scheme of things, such as which route you're gonna take, what the overall length allowed on that route is. Do you need pilot cars? Is it a multi-lane road or a two-lane road? On and on and on. Which state you're gonna be in, what time of day, is it commute hours? So many different things. For this purpose, there are two things we wanna know. Are we gonna be driving at night, and how much rear overhang can we have at night? That's it. Okay, back to the show. In Nevada, can have a maximum of 15 feet overhang at night. Utah will only allow 10 feet of overhang at night. So I need to keep the overhang on this trailer less than 10 feet. Okay, now that I've got that figured out, I can put about 2.5 to 3 feet overhang on the front of the trailer before it starts to interfere with my cabinet doors, and I need to get in and out of the cabinet. So I just keep it about 2.5 to 3 feet. For argument's sake, I'm gonna say 3. And I need to be less than 10 off the back. So the 3 and the 10, that's 13 feet of overhang I will have combined. Now I know the load is 77 feet long. 77 minus 13 is 64. So I need to have at least 64 feet of the load sitting on the trailer. Now for the trailer, it is 48 feet long when it's completely closed up, and it extends in 5-foot increments. So I can be 48 feet, 53 feet, 58 feet, 63 feet, or 68 feet, on and on, to a maximum of 80. This trailer will extend out to 80 feet overall. So if I need to have 64 feet of load on the trailer, but it only opens up to 63, then I need to extend it to the next set, which is 68. So I'm gonna open this trailer up to 68 feet. I'll put about 2 feet off the front, and that should give me about 7 feet off the back. That's how I figure out roughly where I need to open the trailer up before I load. And 7 feet off the back, no problem. I can run anywhere in Nevada and Utah, any time of day or night. And over the front, that'll only be a couple feet. I can get in and out of everything. So since I'm getting a little bit of a late start tonight, that's going to be really handy, and I need to drive at night. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go here and I'm going to open up the trailer to 68 feet, and we're going to put on a 77-foot load. And I'll show you how I open and close the trailer, or just open the trailer today. And I'll show you how I open the trailer and lock it in and get ready to go. To stretch the trailer out, I always start on the passenger side, just so I don't have to walk around as much. You pull that pin out. These are the big pins that hold the trailer at a certain length, and that pin holds it in. And this is an air pot that opens and closes the big pins. After that one, I'll go over to the driver's side. Over here, you pull this pin out, and then you can flip this switch to open it up. So now the trailer is open. I'll set the trailer brakes and pull forward with the tractor to 68 feet. Now this part is kind of the guessing game. So this pin is 48, this one is 53, this one is 58, this one is 63, so the very next pin is going to be 68, which I'm pretty close, but I'm going to go ahead and close. That moves the pin in, and now I'll pull forward and it should snap and catch into the proper hole, into the next hole. Okay, that did the trick. Well, most of the trick. That did the rest of the trick. Now that it's all the way in, you put the pins back in. The other one doesn't have a cotter key on it. I'll just give this a little bump. We're ready to go. So let's see how I did. Front overhang, we are about 3.5 feet, 40 inches roughly. Very little overhang. Five and a half. So if I have a 68-foot trailer, it's roughly 25 feet from the front of the trailer to the front bumper of the truck. That's 93 feet plus 5, call it 6 back here. 99 feet long overall. I'm still within that envelope. 110 for Nevada, 105 for Utah. I'm okay on my overhang. I'm okay on my overall length. I think I'm good. So I'm gonna go drive because it has been a very late day. So there's the job site. Well, I'm here at the job site. The guy I spoke with on the phone this morning, or this afternoon, said there was parking here, but I'm not really too sure where. This job is an addition for this car dealership. If I park on the left side of the street here, it might be pretty hard to make the turn in. I don't really want to be parked against traffic. I might just have to go turn around and maybe park right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go turn around. So this is one of the advantages, I guess, of coming at night. There's not a lot of traffic and there's not a lot of parked cars. Well, that worked out pretty well. I was able to come in and turn around without any problem at all. I don't really dig the parking spot, but this is what we've got. And I'm in a perfect location to hang a left into this job site. Even if cars come in and block me all in, I should be able to get out of here no problem. We'll see what this place looks like in the morning. Boy, I wish I had the camera facing rear on that one. That was a challenge. Rough as hell. I hung up on that and had to drag that through the dirt. So shortening the trailer up is really just the exact opposite of stretching it out. Pull this pin here first, then we'll walk over to the other side. Pull this pin and there we go. You close it. Make sure it actually closes all the way. There you go. Okay, simple as that. Not super impressed, but I'm empty and nothing got damaged. I've decided I'm just going to head home. There was one small load that was posted on the load board going from the Salt Lake area to Wendover, right at the Nevada-Utah state line, but I called on it 3 times and no one ever answered. It probably would have kept me out overnight anyway, and just the small rate for that small run wasn't worth it. So we'll be home before dark. The weather sucks right now. At least I recorded video of it so I could see what happened. We made it home. How do you like my backdrop here? This is my pump house. Been collecting stuff for years. And Amy suggested it might be a good backdrop when I needed to say something. Anyway, trailer's put away after some snow and rain and wind. It's actually not too bad right now. Kind of a sunset. I've got a lot of cool stuff I want to share with you guys. I just have to have the time to put it all together, and a lot of stuff is just pictures, not video. You know, me telling stories. I've been telling stories for years, but I don't have a lot of video of it. I just kind of got these cameras and stuff, and I got a new camera that is in this video, so hopefully that footage is kind of fun. Please share the video. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this thing off the ground. We're doing really good so far. But sharing it would really help. And so if you share it, like, if you leave a comment, if you got something you want to say, you know, be nice. But I know I don't do everything perfect, but I try to reply to every comment, and not just a thanks, but actually reply to a comment or a question. So like, comment, subscribe, share, please. Also, I got a Facebook page that I've been doing for years. I kind of took a break for a little while. I've been on and off, but I've been a lot more consistent about it for the last, I don't know, number of months. I forget how many, but check it out. Just look up Jupiter Trucking on Facebook. Might be under Jupiter Hay, Hay, which was the original name of my business back when I was doing hay. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. In the meantime, keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your ass. We'll catch you on the flip-flop.